Welcome to the Explainer. So, what if you had a financial co-pilot, one that never sleeps, a partner that's constantly analyzing millions of data points, all to grow your money? Well, that's the promise of AI, right? But here's the big question. Can you actually trust that promise? Today, we're going to dig into the good, the bad, and the ugly, the promise, the peril, and the playbook for using AI with your money. All right, let's just jump right in with a number that, honestly, kind of says it all. 90%. That's the percentage of professional investment managers, the big dogs, who are already using or planning to use AI. So if you're thinking, oh, this is some sci-fi future stuff, nope. Think again. It's happening right now. It's already shaping the entire market. Okay, but what does AI in finance really mean, like for you and me? Well, picture this. All those powerful, sophisticated tools that used to be locked up tight on Wall Street, they're now literally on your phone. We are talking about a massive leap beyond just, simple spreadsheets. We're stepping into a world of real-time, super smart financial insights. So first up, let's talk about the promise, and it's a big one. AI is basically offering you financial superpowers. I'm not kidding. We are talking about abilities that, if you think about it, just 5 years ago would have sounded like pure science fiction for you or me. And the impact here it's huge. It's so broad. See, AI isn't just this one singular thing. It's more like a thread that's being woven into the entire fabric of finance. Everything from trying to predict where the stock market is headed to making your banking app feel so personalized that it seems like it was built just for you. So how does this all actually work? Let's break it down. First, you've got this superhuman analysis. I mean, it scans millions, literally millions of data points faster than you can blink. Then it puts on its portfolio manager hat, automatically rebalancing your investments. Kind of like what platforms such as Betterment already do. After that, it becomes your own personal advisor, giving you recommendations that are tailored to your actual life. And to top it all off, it's your round-the-clock fraud detector, spotting suspicious stuff in a heartbeat. And this right here gets to the absolute core of AI's power. It sees the whole picture. It's not just looking at boring old numbers like PE ratios anymore. No, it's diving into what we call unstructured data. So what's that? It's things like the feeling or the sentiment of a news article. It can analyze the tone of a CEO's voice on a conference call to see if they're confident or nervous. It can even look at satellite images of a company's parking lot to see how many cars are there. It's connecting dots that, let's be honest, no single human ever could. But you know what? This incredible predictive power isn't just about managing the money you already have. It can actually help you make more money. AI is unlocking brand new ways for you to build income, to get closer to financial independence, mainly by just smashing the costs of starting something new. I mean, this is a total game changer if you've got an idea. Think about it. You want to start a YouTube channel, but you don't want to be on camera. Boom! AI can generate the voice and the images. You have a dream of building an app, but you don't have 50 grand lying around for developers? AI coding tools can slash those costs to a fraction. It is absolutely leveling the playing field for entrepreneurs. It's huge. Okay, so that all sounds pretty amazing, right? That's the promise. But now we have to talk about the other side of the coin, the peril. Because we need to be crystal clear. AI is an incredibly powerful tool, but it is not a magic money machine. And if you treat it like one, well, that can be a very expensive mistake. I mean, the hype is it's deafening, isn't it? You hear these promises everywhere. Guaranteed returns. You're going to beat the market every single time. But does it actually live up to all that noise? You know what? Let's just look at the data. So check this out. What we're looking at here is a straight-up comparison between a simple S&P 500 index fund, the classic, boring one, and a fund called AIEQ, which is managed entirely by a sophisticated AI. And the result? Well, the fancy ultra-complex AI actually lost to the simple index fund. It underperformed. And that is a huge reality check, right? It's proof that newer and more complicated doesn't automatically mean better. And believe me, the risks go way beyond just not making as much money as you'd hoped. You've got algorithms that were trained on our biased human history, so they might unfairly deny someone a loan. Then there's the whole black box problem, where an AI gives you financial advice, but literally no one, not even its creators, can tell you why. You're also handing over your most sensitive financial data. And maybe the scariest of all, scammers are now using AI to cook up these incredibly convincing deepfakes and bogus investment schemes. Being vigilant isn't just a good idea anymore, it's absolutely essential. So, with all that in mind, how in the world are you supposed to use AI smartly? Well, that brings us to the playbook. And the goal here is not, I repeat, not, to just let the machine take the wheel. The goal is to combine its incredible power with your human judgment. The absolute key is to think of AI as a tool, not as some all-knowing oracle. And here's exactly why that human element is so critical. On its own, AI can be a bit of a blunt instrument, right? It can miss the context, it can make biases even worse. But when you combine its raw number-crunching power with human intuition, with our ability to think critically, that's when you get the best of both worlds. Here's a good way to think about it. You're the strategist, the pilot. The AI is your super-powered co-pilot and analyst. So what's actually in this AI toolbox that you can use, like, today? Well, if you want hands-off investing, you've got robo-advisors like Betterment. For managing your day-to-day money, you have budgeting apps like YNAB that analyze your spending for you. If you want to dip your toe into AI's stock-picking abilities, and I'd say do it with caution, there are ETFs out there like AIEQ. And for just learning stuff and doing research, a tool like ChatGPT can be an amazing personal finance tutor. And hey, remember that whole black box problem we talked about? The scary idea of not knowing why the AI is making a decision? Well, there's a really cool solution starting to emerge. It's called explainable AI, or XAI for short, and the entire point of it is to force the AI to show its work, to explain its reasoning in simple, plain English. This is more than just a techie fix. This is about building actual trust between us and these incredibly powerful systems. So when you boil it all down, the takeaway is pretty clear. AI is already here, and it's already changing our financial lives. The big question isn't if it will be part of your finances, but how you're going to choose to use it. Are you going to treat it like some mysterious black box and just hope for magic results? Or are you going to harness it as a powerful tool to make your own decision-making that much smarter? That choice, well, that's the choice that's going to define your financial future.